Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Good morning, dear students. I hope that everybody would be fine. Today, the topic of our lesson is picture description. We often tell the students to describe such and such picture in their own words in their notebooks, and they write well. But today, I am going to explain the techniques through which you would be able to know how to describe the pictures in a better way. First of all, I state the learning objectives of our lesson. At the end of the lesson, the students will be able to, number one, define picture description. Number two, know and apply the steps. Number three, write paragraphs on the given topics. Now I'm going to give you a brief definition of picture description. Picture description means a visual representation of something, such as a person or a scene produced on a surface as in a photograph or painting. There are many resources for picture description. For example, pictures, images, paintings, photographs, portraits, landscape paintings, posters, cartoons, drawings, comic strips, and maybe some more sources are also there. Now I say a few words about the benefits of picture description for the students. Picture description improves your writing and speaking skills. Sometimes teachers also give you pictures for enhancing your speaking ability. It expands your vocabulary. It improves your quality of observation. Now I am telling you what the students are supposed to observe and find out in a picture. The first one is location. Here the students should describe where things are in the picture. What can they see? Where are the things placed in the picture? The second one is place. Where is it? What's the place? The third thing is action. They should describe what's happening in the picture. What are the people doing? The next is people. Students should speculate about the characters. They must write or talk about the people's appearance, their clothes, relationship. If there is not a main character, focus on the group. What are the people like? What are they wearing? How are they related? The next is ideas or other details. They should speculate about the scene. Give extra information about the scene to add further details to their description. What has happened? What do you think will happen next? What is the weather like? What else can be interesting in the picture? The last one is impression. They should give some impressions or opinions. Like the question would be like, how do they look? What is his or her emotional state? What are they thinking or talking about? To show the positions, you can use position language. You can use phrases such as next to, near, in front of, behind, in the background, in the foreground, in the upper part, at the top, in the lower part, at the bottom, on the left hand side, on the right hand side, on the right, in the middle, in the central part, etc. For picture description, you can use speculative words or opinion words or even hesitation words. For example, I guess, maybe, perhaps they are, I'm not sure, but they could be, they seem to be taking part in, it's not very clear, but probably it can, it could, or it might be a scene of, I can't quite make it out, but perhaps it sounds, in my opinion, as far as I'm concerned, as I see it, I would say that. If you ask me, personally, I suppose, personally, I believe, personally, I think, from my viewpoint, I'm sure, etc. Dear students, now I'm giving you some tips. Think of how to describe what you can see. Number one, take your time to describe it. Check the facts. Number two, don't merely repeat the story headline or summary. Number three, always identify the main people in the picture. Number four, be as precise as you can. Number five, use some position language if it helps. Whenever possible, use present tense. Use present continuous verbs to describe what is happening. Describe their appearances. Answer questions as fully as possible. Now finally I am going to give you an example how to describe a picture. It seems to be the picture of a kitchen in a house where a mother and her two kids are busy in some kitchen work. The mother is washing dishes. The water in the sink is overflowing, but she seems to be in her deep thoughts as she is not looking at the overflowing water. I guess she has some problem. There is a lot of water on the floor. Behind her, her son is taking out some cookies from a jar which is lying in a cabinet. She is not even paying attention to them. Her son cannot reach the cabinet because it is too high. So he is standing on a stool. But unfortunately, he is losing his balance. He is going to fall down. His sister is trying to help him. I described this picture in 131 words. You can make it lengthy by using the words which I showed you on the previous slides. Dear students, now I am giving you some assignment of describing this picture in your own words. Dear students, I hope that you would have learned how to describe a picture in the best possible way with the help of some techniques and tips. This is enough for today. Thank you, take care, and goodbye.